would have it. Bring out the blanket. Oh. Uh-oh. We got a lurker. CJ's lurking at work. Hello, Lona.
Didn't you need CJ?
Um, I did, but I think that was already taken care of.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It was. She needed to pick out which encaustic she wanted, and she contacted me. So, yep, all taken care of.
I don't see you on my email. I mean, on my YouTube.
Not yet.
No.
Hey, Sherry. Man,
Ah.
I should be there somewhere.
Hey, Lana. Hello. Hey, CJ. Hey, Nancy. Hey, Sherry. Hey,
Oh, Nancy. I miss Nancy
Linda.
and Linda. Yeah, I'm seeing the chat a little later than YouTube over here on StreamYard. That's kind of normal. Very normal. I hope you ladies are nice and warm and cozy because I'm stinking cold.
Hey,
Even
Stasia.
though I have my heater on.
Yeah, but you're talking about CJ, who's in Colorado, and Nancy and Linda and Stasia, who are all up north where they're getting their snow. And
Well, that's why I'm saying I hope they're warm because I'm not.
let's see, Lana's in the Carolinas, and Sherry, where's Sherry from? Can't remember.
I can't keep track of anybody.
I can't either. So I'm thinking if you take that lady right there and you get you a big white eraser, you can carve your own lady to put on top of your esophagus.
Happy carving. I'm not going to do it. Oh no, Sherry's only 75. Oh, she's in Vegas.
Oh, okay.
Well, how come I didn't remember that at all? Or did I ever know that?
No snow where Stasia's at.
I think she's mentioned that before. Um,
41 where Stasia's at.
mm-hmm. No, she got me beat. Oh, it's in the 60s with CJ. She can't complain.
She's getting a snowstorm next week.
That's okay. She better enjoy her 60s then. Mm-hmm.
I'm in the South. I'm at 54.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the United States. I'm 51. Oh, but sometime next week during this whole week it was very gitchy goomy gloomy, and drizzly and just yuck, nasty weather. And but next week it's still going to be cool, but it's going to be sunny. Oh, I love cool weather with the sun. I can handle that all day long because that's when I like to work out in the yard and do stuff because you can breathe because it's cool, but that sun is on your back and it feels really good. Uh-oh. 33 with Linda. Yikes.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Although tonight it's supposed to freeze. It was supposed to freeze last.
What?
Oh yeah, I had to go out. Okay, so after we ended last night, um I'm looking at the weather for like what the weather was going to be like today, so I could plan kind of my day, what I'm going to do outside, what I'm going to do inside. And it said on there we had a freeze warning. Okay, well I have this plant out there, the coleus plant, that does not handle freeze. When it freezes, it's frozen, it's gone, and it's one of my best printers. So at 1 o'clock in the morning, I am out in my yard cutting back my coleuses and bringing them in and separating all the leaves and sticking them in the freezer because don't ask me why. I don't understand science. But if they freeze outside, they're dead, they're gone, they're over. But if I get them nice and pretty and lay them on top of each other and put them in, wrap it all up in some paper, then wrap them all up into a zip bag, and then throw them in the freezer, they're perfectly fine when I bring them out um, to print on them whenever I feel like it.
So
So,
their lives were doomed either way.
huh?
So their lives were doomed either way.
Oh, I didn't care about their life. I wanted to preserve their printing ability. I don't care if they were dead or alive. Cryogenics. I believe in cryogenics when it comes to my leaves. I bring them back to life. Oh, so that's what I was doing at 1 o'clock in the morning, harvesting my, doing my cryogenics on my plants. So they shall live again to print.
So Stasia's dropping from 41 to 27 tonight.
Ooh. Oh, I feel cold just reading the number. Yucky doodle. Oh. So what I did, you guys, until I had to run outside at 1 o'clock in the morning when it was like 30 some degrees already. If I hadn't, they would have all been gone, because when I got up in the morning, all the roof here in the studio was white from the frost. So, and I have a terracotta colored roof. So, if it was all white, there was a lot of frost up there. So I'm glad I got that all done. But anyway, before that, I took the lid that we were working on, and because I didn't want to do all this in front of you guys, because we would be here for hours and hours and just doing this. So we made the lid, right? And then I took this thing here, and I glued. Hold on. Let me just go get another one here. So you guys know what I'm talking about. Sometimes I know that unless I show pictures, it's kind of hard to know what the heck I'm talking about. Oh, I don't have one that. Anyway, the size, this is a smaller size I was practicing on. But the size you guys got was the bigger one. Okay, so I took this and glued it onto the top. And then I took another one and glued it onto a piece of cardboard that we've been working on. And then I meticulously cut all this out after I glued it onto the cardboard, cut them all out. All I have left to cut out is the face. And I still have to cut out the ears, the little pieces parts are there, but I haven't cut them yet because that's kind of hard to do. I got to do that delicately. But so that you know what I did, I haven't glued any of these down here. So these are just kind of floating around. And these are the pieces that I cut out. And then all I do is, mix and match, and wherever they fit, wherever I cut them out from the original, that's where I glue them onto the one that's on the board. And that's what's going to eventually give us, that raised effect when we do our gilding. So let's start gluing. Let's start gluing so that we can finish up the whole face.
Hope you don't sneeze or a big breeze come through.
Well, it shouldn't move too much because they're on cardboard. They're glued onto cardboard. So it's got a little tiny bit of weight. Ever so tiny amount of weight. And is my glue gun hot? I believe so. So I might be a little bit out of frame because I have to see what I'm doing. But just so you know, that's all I'm doing. I'm going to put a strip of hot glue there and then sit that on top. So that is the plan. That is the plan. And you can use just regular glue, but because I have to get it kind of done kind of fast because we're all together doing this, I'm using the glue gun. But
Is she glued from the ears down?
Yeah, this is all glued already.
Oh, ooh,
I just left these loose, but you got, huh?
I was fixing to have to go get a book or something.
No. I said I didn't want to waste a bunch of time me gluing all this in front of everybody because it would take quite the minute. Just these aren't glued. And then I try to wipe away some of the excess glue because remember, all of those bumps are going to show once we, put the gilding over there. So you want to kind of sort of have it as Then that'd be perfect, but you don't want like big blobs all over the place. You know what I mean.
Where's Kathy?
Uh-oh. Maybe she's working.
It's too cold to be working.
So obviously, you guys can take this principle and apply it to anything you want to put. Like if you're making a journal or something and you have a cool design, well, you can do the same thing.
Hey, Aunt Beck, welcome.
Howdy, howdy.
She called you a chica.
We are gluing.
Gluing.
Yeah, I didn't want to bore you guys me cutting all these crazy things out. I'll bore you when I try to cut the eyes out.
I told you if you had Mary's cool little tools that she uses on that white eraser.
Oh
Hey,
my
Jean.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, she is so patient. I would just forget it. I will go buy some Tim Holtz letter stamps. Yeah, it has been a long day, hasn't it? You didn't miss anything, Jean. She's just showing how to glue.
How to glue.
She's gluing the cardboard pieces so she'll have the indentions for the gilding.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. I did most of them already, but I left a few so you guys can see. Um, for those of you that like to see it done real, live, I left a few that aren't glued so you can see how I do it. How she does it. How does she do that?
Yeah, I can't believe she's using a glue gun with those little tiny pieces. I would burn myself too.
Time, time. Time is a factor. Whoa. But because you guys don't have to get it done on time live, you guys can just use regular glue. And it should be a-okay.
Did you cut her lips out?
Yeah, she's over. Those are on there already. This is what I still have to cut. Her nose and her. Oh, what did I just drop? Her nose and her eyes.
I've never heard a colorful word come out of Rosemary's mouth.
A colorful word.
Yeah. Aunt
Oh.
Beck said she always burns the daylights out of her fingers when she tries to hot glue small stuff
Oh.
and uses lots of colorful words.
I use a lot of colorful words: maroon, purple,
Rust.
rust.
So have you given any more thought to that diorama?
I have absolutely not.
All right, just checking.
I don't give thoughts about things I have no idea how to do.
So Jean's asking, so the pieces are cut out of cardboard too?
Yes, this is what I did. Imagine the big one that you guys have, and I glued this onto the same packaging I was using, and then, which is right here, see? It's glued onto cardboard. and then I cut it out. Cardboard, see, cardboard. And then I cut each piece out. And usually what I do is I cut one piece off, glue it on, glue the next, so I don't, lose where it all goes. Because they look so much obviously alike. And then I glue them. These I just cut ahead of time so I wouldn't waste a bunch of time you watching me just cut. So now these are hard to cut out, actually. At least for me, they're hard to cut out. Because they are, pretty small, obviously.
And she's scared of an X-Acto.
But and then when I made it, I knew I practiced on one, and cutting out the eye to have the eye open did not work for me. It looked so creepy. It just, no. So I decided the one I'm going to do, the eyes are just going to be closed. So what I do is I just cut the whole outline of the eye out, and I forget, that it's open. I don't do the eyeball or anything. It's just one piece. We'll do it together so you'll know what I'm talking about.
You could put your little jewels for her.
Oh no, that would look so creepy. Look at that. Oh no,
Hey, Tamara.
I figured death, your eyes are closed. You don't need your eyes open in death. So
Some people put pennies on their eyes.
yeah, well, my eyes are gonna stay shut. They don't need pennies to keep it shut. What scissors should I use? But if you guys are good with X-Acto knives, hey, this is an X-Acto knife dream come true. But they just don't work for me. So I literally just cut it out. I might have to bring this closer to me.
You could, Jean, if you have that steady of a hand with the glue gun. You're talking about to outline it? Or you could do it with Elmer's glue too.
Yeah. I chose to not make my life difficult. If it's not easy for me, it's like, oh dear, do I really have to do it that way? There's some things I like to be challenged with, and other things I don't want to be challenged at all. Okay, so here is kind of sorta the eyebrow. There's that eyebrow. Need to glue that down. And because it's so tiny, I might have to put glue instead of the hot glue, because I don't want it to like change the shape of the eyebrow with all these goobers hanging all over.
Nancy wants quarters, not pennies. I want the Tim Holtz googly eyes.
He has googly eyes?
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, I had to put a blanket over the cantha. The cantha was not cutting it.
Oh, wow. That's serious.
Yep, this is my light cantha. It usually keeps me cool.
I just ordered me some new flannel sheets. My flannel sheets I had for like 10 years, and they were starting to look like it.
But there's nowhere to put your foot to find a cool spot with flannel sheets.
You stick it out.
No, I had to find a piece of cool sheet.
No. I don't need no cool sheet when I'm stinking cold. We lower the heat when we go to bed because both of us like, blankets. Some people don't like a lot of blankets. I love a lot of blankets. So I lower the heat because I like to breathe. I don't like to breathe hot air. I feel suffocated. And then then we're able to enjoy all of our blankets. So I don't look for no cool spot during the winter time. Okay, so that looks like that can fit there pretty nicely. Might have to trim it a tiny bit. It's a little lengthy there. Time to pluck the brows. Okay, I think that'll be. Uh-oh, where'd the other one go? Oh, there it is. Run away, bra. Run away, run away. I'm a little scared there for a second. Okay, so that. Okay, so now we have to do the crease in the lid.
Hey, Lynn.
I remember when I was doing it the first time, I go, wait a minute, didn't I just do the eyebrows? How come she's got 2 sets of eyebrows? Like, oh, no, that's the crease in the eye. Okay. Okay, Rosemary, you can do it.
So we went and had a party live last night.
A party what?
We went and had a party after your live last night.
Where?
Hags Hollow.
Really? I wasn't invited. Story of my life.
She was just doing a magazine harvest.
So I wonder what Caged Fish is going to be doing now. She's getting rid of all of her stuff. Thank you for the link. What is she going to do now?
She doesn't want to be bothered, and I think that she has to pet her cat about 23 hours a day. So she's
okay.
Yeah, Leslie said we weren't invited either, but we busted right in. I think she wants to do strictly glue books.
Yeah, well, that's her thing, you know. All right, so there's the crease to the eye. There's that one. We're getting there.
And I have to tell you, I was the one who named the fish bits.
You did? How
Yes,
cute
I
is
did.
that?
Yes, I did.
Aww.
I figured you might like that Joss paper or whatever that.
Yeah, I do love it, but I can get it cheaper than that.
I didn't know. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to what she was pricing stuff at.
Yeah. I can get it here at a local Asian market grocery store.
Oh.
They sell it because it's for the, for their different holidays. So it's always there.
Hey, Annie Mae.
But it was a good price. If you have to like get it somewhere else, that was a good price. But I can get it here locally.
And she's getting rid of all her napkins.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to do that. I'm ready to like only have 1 or 2 of each one that I like. Because I'm using them less and less. I do use them with my collage, though. I do enjoy doing that. But again, I don't need 20 of them. I might need 2 of any particular one. Then I think, okay, wait a minute. Tuesday morning is not, at least here, they're not hardly even selling them. They've got like maybe 2 or 3 variety,
That's what I was about to say. Tuesday morning is going to make napkins extinct.
Yeah. So I thought, well, maybe I don't want to, because then if I have to replenish anything, then I have to pay like regular price. So I go back and forth about getting rid of them or keeping them or whatever. But uh-oh, where'd that go? Oh, it's already, never mind. I thought I almost threw her nose away.
No, Stasia, she only does through you watch her video and then you send her an email. She has her
She invoices you through PayPal.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her prices are very
I don't
reasonable.
know if it's one word or two words.
Uh,
Caged fish.
one, I believe.
I guess I could go look since I'm a moderator. The best moderator.
The best in the whole wide world. Oh no, you're right. It's separated. What did I say? Together? No, it's the way you typed it.
I'll get a link.
I don't know what I'm talking about.
I was supposed to meet her. She came here for a wedding and asked me to meet her, but it wasn't at a
Oh,
convenient time.
yeah. Oh,
Oh nope, it's all one word.
oh, is it? Well,
Yeah.
well, there's Janice.
Hey Janice.
Miss Janice.
Here's the video. I think it's on underneath that video I just sent.
Yeah, she's got them all listed down there in the description with the prices. And then she has her email and she wants you to email her what you want. And then she'll invoice you.
She has, I don't see her email, but she does have, that was a nice package she had. It's a large mailer that has about 350 National Geographic pages for $15. That includes shipping and everything.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay. Because on the other ones, she kept saying that's not include shipping.
No, this says National Geographic pages about 350, $15 includes shipping.
Okay, good. I didn't watch that part because I have way too many, so I wasn't interested.
All the
I
ones that she has packed in the padded envelopes and the flat rate envelopes had the price shipping included.
oh, okay. Good to know. Those crazy padded flat rate things went up to everything. All postage just really has gone up.
Well, Stasia, I mean, no, who said that?
What?
It was Sherry. She said sometimes she uses the napkins as napkins.
Wow, what a concept. That's a radical person there. Regular trendsetter. Okay, so now we got this eyeball done here. And again, if you just got here, I'm not cutting the eyeball parts apart because I'm just having mine have a shut eye. But I was thinking if you wanted the eye to look like an eye, after you get to this point, you could get a stylus or a pen or something and make a crease to make the design of the eye. And then when you gild it, it'll have, the the shape of the eyeball and all that kind of stuff. If that's what you choose. I don't know. It seemed like it, I don't know. It just looked a little creepy to me when I did it.
I still think you
It may
need to
not
put
look creepy when you
tones in
do
them.
it. What's that?
I still think you need to put colored jewels in them.
No, it'll look creepy.
Won't. Not if you get like a real pretty emerald green or something.
It'll look creepy. Like they're just like
Sapphire. I didn't say a ruby. I said,
creepy.
oh, geez, it's not creepy.
Yeah. It's creepy enough as it is. Okay, now I got to do the ear. Now, see, this. What did I do? See, was a challenge. Look at that. Look at that precision there. And then it hardly even showed up on this side. I'm not sure why, but it's there. You can see it. It's all
Mummies don't
there.
need ears. She would be just,
That's what I say.
no.
But anyway, so I thought, who am I to reinterpret art? So I
Who am
just
I to Van Gogh this lady? You're so silly.
Okay, I'm gonna try it again so I don't cut my finger off trying to do it.
I saw Artie Dar today on her Facebook page put the Steve Martin King Tut video.
Oh, how cute. Let's see how many times I messed this up.
Really? National Geographic is only $12 a year?
Really? I don't think so. Are you sure?
Hey, this came from Janice.
Oh, okay, we're sure. We're sure. Okay. Well, hello. I like the cheapest magazine around.
Hey, Artie Dar.
You, most magazines are more expensive just for one than that.
I know.
Okay, here comes the part where I'm going to mess up. I already know it.
She's going to go verify.
Uh-oh.
Actually, the cheapest magazines are all the ones that you get off of recyclebank.com.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I think I already messed this up, you guys, because it's so tiny right there.
Can you use black marker or paint on top of the gold?
Yeah, you can do anything on top of the gold. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Janice said no, it went up to $19, but that's still good
I
for Nat
still think
Geo.
I'm cheap.
$24 for print and digital.
Wow. Very cool.
Yeah, still cheap, very cheap.
They must have a lot of advertising. They got to make their money somewhere. Whoa. Hello. Okay, so.
I'm glad that they have evolved and now you don't have quite so many 12-inch long breasts. That's all the book used to be.
All right, so here is the ear. And that will go there. You guys thought you had an easy project, huh? No way, Jose. I'm trying to challenge you guys. None of this holding the hand. Anybody can make a regular journal now. All you guys know how to make regular journals. You got to start making some funky stuff. Okay, so there's that.
Jean said, how about she just buys this one from you when you're finished?
Oh, I'm at Cha-ching. Okay. On Etsy. Oh, I drove myself crazy last night. Okay, so like on Etsy, when you have a digital or you're selling a class or something that you literally don't have to package and mail to somebody. Normally when somebody purchases something on Etsy, you'll get a notice and it says how many, how many orders you have and what they ordered and who's going to, and it gives you all the information. Okay, so remember last night we heard the cha-ching, right? So after we closed up here, I go over there so I could go see what I'm supposed to fill out. Well, it doesn't show that there's anything there that anybody bought anything. I said, wait a minute. We all heard it. Susan heard it. I wasn't like I was making up the sound in my own head. So I go back and nothing. There's no order. I'm going, what the heck is going on? Well, what I didn't realize or didn't stop to think was they bought a class. And of course, I don't have to mail a class out. So it just went over to the completed file, which they never show you the completed when you click on orders because they're completed. So I went around for like an hour trying to figure out what the heck I don't want to make a mistake. I want to make sure I mail it out. Where is it? What happened? And then it dawned on me like, oh man, they must have bought a class. That's why it's not showing up. And then so I go over to the completed file and there it was. Oh,
Jealous Nancy and Stasio.
say what?
Nancy went to Atlanta recently and she saw the Van Gogh, the immersive experience, and
Mm.
Stasio's going on the 20th.
Oh, cool. I forget what was on tour for Van Gogh when we lived in Chicago, but we went to an exhibit and it was really cool.
This one is so cool. If you do even just watching it on the internet, the advertisement for it, you're just like, wow.
Mhm. We got to see a
You get to walk
Monet.
through Starry Night.
We got to see a Monet exhibit up in when we lived in on the East Coast in Boston. Oh, that was really cool. And
Monet
what
is kind of Q-tipish to me.
what?
Monet is kind of Q-tipish. Yeah?
No.
Yeah.
Um there was a lot of his paintings that I would have never thought would have been a Monet because I don't know Monet. I just know, you know, all his what you would consider his commercial stuff, right? But he made some pretty cool looking stuff. And what I really liked is he made these series. And so he had this, like, for instance, he had this barn that was out in this field. And he did like 12, but they were all different. Same barn, same field, but he highlighted it with different colors. Or the sun would have been at a different angle, and so the shadows were different. Or it was just really cool. I really enjoyed it a lot. It was different. You art people know what I'm talking about. I don't know art from anything else, but
Hey, Lisa.
I just know what I saw.
Lisa's book is turning out really, really cool. Her chicken recipe,
Oh yeah.
vintage farm. I'm sorry, Janice, but it does. It looks like you painted it with a Q-tip. I didn't mean it ugly. I meant that's that's how I always
Well,
know it's Monet.
if you saw his other stuff, you'd really appreciate his eye for color and angle and shading and interpreting the same thing in so many different ways. I didn't have that appreciation until I went to the exhibit. I go, oh, this is kind of cool stuff. Okay, I'm not going to cut the nostril out yet because I know it will blow away. So we need to glue these down. Okay, so I can use the glue gun for the eyeball itself because it's kind of humongous. So let's put that down. And let's get these other things a little bit out of the way so that they don't accidentally get glued down because then that would be horrific. And make sure you know which is the eyebrow and which is the lid. Oh no, Rosemary, which is the eyebrow and
The
which is the
nostrils
lid.
out too.
What?
I can't believe you cut the nostrils out too.
Well, yeah. Okay, is that correct? Okay, so that goes there. And that goes there.
Oh, that is just
Right?
very yeah, very
Okay.
very Salvador Dali looking there. Those
Okay, so now there's the
eyebrows.
eyeballs. Ooh, look at that.
Hey, Jennifer Jane.
Hi, Jennifer.
That whoa.
I'm surprised the camera isn't going wah 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 like it likes to do.
That's a good idea.
And then, okay, here, gotta get the other ear out of there, or else I'll have a problem. Okay, so here's those. So let's glue down the eyeball now. I might have to get that close to me, so You may not be able to watch me do it, but
That's
oh,
okay.
whoa, what is that? Oh, it's caught on some hot glue. See, that's what I wanted to avoid.
There you go. Turn them upside down.
Turn what upside down?
Her eyes.
No, you guys. And this is a he. This is King Tut.
Oh, well, excuse me. All the makeup through. All right, Annie Mae Lurk. We're here.
We're here for you.
We'll keep you company.
Yeah, we'll talk about you. Just so you can feel part of the action. Whoa! Stop it. Look at what I did. See? Watch. I know the nose is there, but I need to use something fast. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now it's probably cold. It won't stick. Okay, that's good. Alrighty. So we got the eyeball. Now, I don't think I can do the crease. No, I better get regular glue. I know I will really cause myself some misery.
What who's in the chat?
Huh?
A bit of bird song.
Hey, girl.
How are you?
I saw your video go up, your last one, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. Let's see. But I will. You know what? That thing is so small. I think I'm going to have to use, I forget what I did. I think I actually just used this because, you know, all the other stuff will keep it down. So I think that's what I'll do.
Yes, Lisa. You know King Tut. They all wore makeup. Pharaoh and all of them wore.
Oh yeah, men wore more makeup then than women did.
Yeah. Lynn said, "Hey, no worries. It's just trash and Halloween stuff."
Okay.
Did
So
you add junk journals, or has that always been on there?
what are we talking about?
To her name.
Her name? Whose name?
Lynn's a bit of birdsong junk journals.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe she did add junk journals. Don't ask me. Ask Lynn. Lynn, answer us.
That's who I was asking.
I know, but I hadn't seen her answer. Oh, she said I added it. Good
Yeah.
idea. That'll help the search engine too. You'll just pop up. Junk journal.
Yes, he was, Jennifer.
Okay. Whenever I watch Lynn, I always feel like I need to curl up on a chair with a nice, like if it, like now, this weather, with something warm, because I always feel like she's just like telling me a little story, a little secret story. So I need to get like cozy for it. She's got that voice.
Very soothing.
Yeah, like she's okay. What's she gonna tell us now? What's the story, Lynn? How come that's not sticking? Come on. Stick. Stick, stick, stick. Me, I'm so loud.
Yeah.
I'd wake everybody up. Time to wake up, rosary's on.
No, when you're doing your little flip throughs for your put stuff in the shop,
Oh, yeah.
you're very calm.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
She said she added it because bird song is sort of random, like my channel could be about bird calls or bird seed. So I
Yeah.
decided to focus it for searching and stuff like you mentioned. And aw, thank you.
Yeah.
And she likes listening to you.
I guess she needs a wake up call. Oh. All right, now we just need the eyebrows. We're getting there, people. Ta-da! Oh, I need the nose. Don't let me forget the nose, Susan, because I see it, you know, drawn on there, and I forget I haven't glued it on there yet. Yeah, Lynn is the Mr. Rogers of junk journal um videos. Okay, boys and girls, we're in my little space. I got my candles on.
Well, she always takes you on a little nature walk before she gets there,
And then
usually.
well, that's her neighborhood. That's the, that's the
She
bird
starts
birds
changing her shoes and can you say junk journal, boys and girls?
Okay,
Oh,
here
she
we
says
go.
we are her therapy. Hello.
Oh boy, that's pretty sad. I gotta worry. Now I'll see her in a whole new light when she's lighting her candle. Oh my God. All right. So now I'm not sure how I did it last. I mean, I did it. I know I did it because I can feel it there. I don't know what I did.
I think she has a little jar of edibles up in that craft shack.
Her little craft shack. I bet she does. She grows a lot of stuff out there in that yard.
Janet said if you ever need a voice to sleep by, try Baumgartner Restorations. He restores paintings and has a quiet voice.
Oh.
Mame, you just don't pay us no mind. You go get your stuff done. Rosemary is cutting out nose holes at the moment.
It's just a little nostrils action here.
No tutorial here.
Yeah, no tutorial. Okay, so I think it's a little too big. I got too much white there showing. Oh boy.
Put the marker on it.
Huh?
Put the marker on it.
No, because it's not that. It's that when I do the gilding, his nostril's gonna be too big.
Yeah, you don't want it
Oh,
big.
oh no, where did it go? Uh-oh, where'd it go? Well, that's not
It's
it.
right there on the left.
On the left, where?
See the two lines by her chin?
Oh, okay. Are you sure? Oh yeah, okay. Okie dokie. I'm just gluing it down. We're going down. We're
I
going
can
down.
up here.
We're going down. Whoops. It's a little too okay. Whoops.
That's right, Amy, ma'am. It's right on the left.
And now I got to get real close so I can position this nostril. Uh-oh. Oh, it came off onto my hand. I don't know where my little tweezers are. Because that's what I need. Okay. Okay. Next.
Nancy said she watched Rosemary glue nose hose.
Just when we thought we couldn't get any lower, right?
Although her left hole looks bigger than her right hole.
I'm telling you, this is what's happening. It's going to be a disaster. Well, we'll cover it all up. That's the whole part of art.
Well,
It's
it
like
won't be
when
a
you're,
disaster.
well, yeah.
It'll just be flared.
Okay, see, this one's a little bit better, but anyway. Okay, so let's put some glue down. Let's get some more glue. Okay, let's Let's turn this puppy right side up. Whoa! Hello. What was the name of that game where you would bounce the little pieces? You'd snap the corner of one and it go bounce up. You try to. Uh-oh, I lost. Oh, there it is.
Whoa.
What was that game called?
Tiddlywinks?
Maybe. I don't know. And you try to get it into this little something.
Oh, I don't know.
It just made me think of that when this thing popped up.
I don't know, but it looks like you have more than 2, no, 3.
Wait a minute. I'm not positioned yet. Aha! Okay. All right. Now, you hope everything is glued down.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, exactly. If this was a game of operation, you would have said, wee, wee.
Okay. So now, boys and girls. Are there any boys here yet? I don't know. We talked about it last night that you need to decide what your backdrop to your gold leaf is going to be, whether you're going to go with the dark one or you're going to go with the terracotta sort of color hue in the background. So remember, you need to figure that one out. All right. So
Did you do that other one in terracotta?
this one was done in black.
Really?
Yeah, this you can see the little black that came through. That was all done in black. So, all right, so we got to let this dry a little bit. You know, the part that we use this kind of glue with, we need to let that dry a little bit before we go to the next stage of painting it. But I don't think you need to watch me paint it. You know what I mean? Yeah, you just paint it with your craft paint. No big deal. So we'll let that dry for a few minutes. Now, what I thought we might tackle, which I haven't tried. So, before we go to that point, where did that go? Here we go. For those of you that, we'll do that right now. For those of you that this is like beyond your capability because of arthritis or something, and you feel you can't do that, there was that one printout of this one right here. Hold on. This lady right here.
Did you do the monkey?
I can see him.
No, Jean, and she said she was not making a collage.
Yeah, if I have time after doing all of this, maybe I'll make one. But I didn't have the time. Honestly, that was the only reason.
Is that a silhouette of a woman on there?
Right here.
Oh, wow.
It's this lady. So for those of you that, like I said, if it's really, really hard for you to cut, take this lady. And then what I did is I made a lid, right? And then I put maybe 2 or 3 layers of gesso on there, just enough so there'd be a little bit of texture. And plus it would give it a little more strength to the board and cover up all of the, the writing and stuff. So I didn't go and put the tissue paper, but you can go ahead and do that if you wanted to. You can put the tissue paper first, like we did on here, and then put a couple layers of gesso, let them completely dry. And then I came back with some matte gel medium and glued the lady down. I cut her out first, and then I glued her down so that we would just have a transfer. So that would be a lot easier on your hands than having to do all that. Okay, so let's see if it works. Let's see.
He ate a crocodile.
He's so funny.
One of the hottest
He is. Now, with me, it's like a hit and miss. Some transfers come out beautiful, and then others are just a mess. And I do them all the same. So I don't know. Maybe it's just the touch or, oh, who knows? The weather. I have no idea. So anyway, so I let it dry overnight. I did that last night and I let it dry overnight because I know myself, I want to take it off way before you should. So I did it purposely right before I was going to go next door. That way I wouldn't be tempted. So,
What's behind her head in the picture? Is that part of her headdress?
um, I don't know. I kept looking at it and looking at it. It looked like it might be, but then I thought maybe it was something that was supposed to be there on that stucco wall that was back there. I don't know, but I cut it off
Hey,
when
APG.
I did that. I just didn't make any sense to me, so I just cut
So
it.
is the transfer with laser in the kit?
I didn't use laser for this. Now a lot of people swear that it has to be. I do not swear that it has to be because obviously it doesn't have to be. I'm doing it right now, and yes, it's in the kit.
Cool. Why you late, APG?
Yeah. What's your problem?
So do you know that they have a history on King Tut?
Who has a history on King Tut?
I keep reading about King Tut. Who is this Tut? What's so special about this Tut? Did you see Tut? Should I see Tut? What kind of name is Tut? Did you?
Is that Rosanna Anna Dana?
Who's this Tut? What's a Tut?
Oh my goodness.
That looks very cool already.
It's getting there, huh?
I like it. Yes, Gilda Radner. You'll need a Gilding Radner for this project.
Yeah. When you leave the end of this project, we'll all know how to gild a Radner.
Never mind, bitch. She did not like Jane Curtin.
And see, the beauty of this is if parts come up, it just makes it look like it's a more of an artifact because none of those are intact, right? Hieroglyphic. So if this comes out perfect, you did something wrong.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You got a puppy in the audience.
A puppy?
Yeah. Who is Gilda Radner?
Oh yeah, she's only 40 something or how old are you? She said the other day how old she is. Oh my goodness, you just need to go watch every single original Saturday Night Live. If you don't like Saturday Night Live now, don't judge the old one by this one now.
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
it's very funny. They're not funny.
Yeah. Go on YouTube and look up Rosanna Dana.
Yeah. Anything by Gilda Radner, really.
Yeah, that's true.
And look up anything by Eddie Murphy on Saturday Night Live.
Hot tub.
Hot tub. Buckwheat.
Mr. Robinson's Neighborhood.
Oh gosh.
Yep, Lily Tomlin. But she wasn't on Saturday Night Live. She was on that. What was that show where she was the one ringy dingy?
Yeah, what was that show? I don't remember which one
The
it was.
Lily Tomlin Show.
Oh, there you go.
And then she played that little girl in that gigantic rocking chair.
Yeah. I forgot she had her own
Oh,
host.
Janice said laugh in.
Oh,
Maybe she started at laugh in.
yeah. What was the name of the actress that did the one that was always hitting the dirty old man on the street?
Goldie Hawn?
No, no,
Oh, you're
no.
talking about Ruth Buzzy.
Yeah, she was a funny lady.
Yeah. Always sitting out on that park bench.
Yeah, she was asking for it.
Yeah.
That's what a defense attorney would say. What are you doing sitting on a park bench all the time? What were you wearing? You were exposing your pantyhose. she always had him rolled up just to her knee. She was teasing the guy. There's more beyond these hose.
Who's the Farkle family?
Huh?
Who's the Farkle family?
I don't know.
Farkle family.
I don't think I ever heard of that. Or I just totally forgot.
Yes, Miss Edith Ann. You hear that? The police.
Yeah. Are they coming to get you?
Maybe they're coming to take me away.
Aha.
I tell you what, I flew out of my front door today and I told the mail lady, I said, when she pulled up to my mailbox, she waved at me. I said, yeah, good day to you. I said, but do you realize you just hit my recycle bin?
And she just thought you wanted to say hello. Oh no.
Of course, but the man that dumped it this morning, he tossed it all the way across the driveway into the neighbor next door's yard. I'm like,
Oh Lord.
really? Oh, yeah, Mrs. Lubner.
Huh?
Mrs. Lubner.
Who is that?
That was from, um, Mrs. Lubner from Saturday Night Live.
I don't remember that at all.
Yeah, you know where she had like the snotty nose and she was with Dan Aykroyd and they dated and she was like had those thick glasses and
Oh yeah, I didn't remember that name at all. Maybe I never knew what her name was.
They don't pick till Friday. Bob, why are you taking everything out of the refrigerator? All the poor
that was Jane Curtin played her mama and Gilda was the nerd. I forgot about that. I need to go back and watch all those old ones.
Yeah, I didn't remember. I forgot completely about that.
Yes.
And what was the name of those when Steve Martin was with? I forget who it was. The Wild and Crazy guys. Were they like? What were they?
Just two wild and crazy guys.
Yeah, what country were they supposed to be from?
Like
Like Czechoslovakia.
Czechoslovakia or something like that.
Yeah, I think so.
And the cone heads.
Oh,
Beldar.
oh yeah, that was so funny. Oh,
Oh man.
and what was the one that they did with the shark that would come knocking at the door? Remember, he came and people still opened the door and he ate them.
Oh, that was land shark.
Oh, land shark.
Candygram. That was Chevy Chase.
Oh, that was so funny. Land shark.
Candygram. Yes, mass quantities.
Hey, look how cool that is. So don't let anybody tell you it only works with laser. I hear that over and over and over. They are.
Nobody here in the chat doubting you. Oh, you have a Nikki bottle.
A what?
A Nikki bottle. Is that a Nikki? No, that's not a Nikki spray bottle.
Mm-mm.
Lynn said that looks awesome.
Yay! Thank you. Now, not to say that some of the color doesn't come off, because did you notice right there when I went like this, it's pink over here. So you can overdo it, and I mean, some of the color does kind of come away, but it obviously it works.
Yeah, but it adds to the.
And then let it dry for a couple of seconds, and then you'll see all the places where the pulp is still there, and then we can work on that. So I don't want to work anymore on the part where it's already off, because then I'll start taking the color off, and we don't want to do that. So let's let it dry a tiny bit, and then we'll just only work on what needs to absolutely be worked on.
Jennifer Jane said it looks awesome. She only asked because she thought she heard you say that you included some laser stuff in the kit when you made your video.
I did the black and white.
Ah,
Yeah, some of the black and white, only because I thought it might need to be a little crisper, but it really didn't have to be. Yeah, I did mention that for sure.
so what did Richard have for dinner?
I made pot roast.
Ooh,
Yeah.
pot roast, so you can make more tacos.
Yeah, for tomorrow.
Sophie.
Okay. So let's let this dry a tiny bit. Where's my dryer? Where's my dryer? Somewhere around here. Should be where I put it away.
It should be. If it had a place.
It does. It's just right behind me in the box, but sometimes it takes a little effort to get it out of the box. Let's turn off the glue gun and stick in the heat gun.
Yeah, he can, APG. He's retired.
Now we got a lot of the pulp out. There's very little left. Okay, so there's two ways to approach this. We can come back and we can put the water on there and we can try and get that film off. Now, depending on how secure this is on to whatever substrate you're putting it on, this is where you can kind of overdo it and start picking it up. If you think you don't have the light touch that you need to do it, and not start taking up the actual color, then your second option is you just get some kind of sealer.
Daddy Vans.
And yeah, that was going to say the Daddy Vans is actually the best, but not everybody has that. But any kind of a sealer that you would put on there, it will make that little bit of pulp transparent, and it won't look like that. And but like Susan said, I use the Daddy Vans all the time because that's my favorite. But it doesn't have to be that. So there's some of it that's cloudy right here. I don't know if you can see that, but from here I can see that's pretty cloudy right there. It could be a lot clearer. And then the black here. So I'm not going to wet that. So I can show you the difference between, let's just do all her hair. And then I'll come back with the Daddy Vans and clean that up to show you. At the end, they probably will look almost the same. So let's get a little bit of that up.
Yeah, beeswax might work, huh?
Yes. If you don't have any of those things, like if you're going to seal it with a whatever kind of sealer, that will do it. If you're not going to seal it up with anything in particular, if you have something like Vaseline, that has the petroleum in there will go through that pulp and make it look nice and shiny. If you just got cooking oil and put some on there, it would work.
Olive oil, like you can do for your squeaky doors.
Yeah.
Jennifer Jane said, I think we need to start a Facebook group about Richard's diet. I was thinking we could just, have that little 10-second interlude like they did on Hee Haw where they said, hey, Grandpa, what's for dinner? You find out and then you go on with the show. Because it's not as boring anymore.
Right.
Something green.
A little bit of excitement. Wait till maybe by springtime we progress to adding fruits to it and see what happens. He used to, like, not exaggerating now, in one sitting while he's watching a movie or something, he could eat like about 4 tangerines. I mean, with no problem. That's how much he likes them. And he hasn't been able to eat any for like several years. So I think though that's going to be like, for somebody that really likes candy like me, would be like if you put like little mini Reese's cups in front of me. For him, it's tangerine, so he may not be able to control himself. He might eat too many. It's probably like, okay, I'd rather have none if I can only have one. Don't even put it in front of me. Okay, so I can still feel there's some more pulp on there. So let's just go gently. And the fact that this print already looks like you've made a mistake, if you make a mistake, it probably won't even be noticed because it's already got that look. Okay, so that's looking pretty good, guys. On the pulp, on the pulp train here. Still getting a tiny bit off. I'm sure you can hear it.
Jennifer said she likes this one. She may have to bypass the other one because of her hands and go straight to this one.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let me grab the Daddy Vans, and you'll see the difference. Because you'll think right now, oh, it looks pretty good. There's no haze. Oh, wait a minute. You're going to see it disappear right before your eyes.
Excuse me while I kiss this guy.
Okay, see how that looks pretty cool? Uh-huh. Look at the difference. Can you see it? It's
Wow.
more obvious here. I don't know if you guys can see it.
Yeah, we can see it.
There's like a line right there.
Look at Lynn. Jimi Hendrix, rock on. Can't you just see her out there in her little peaceful cottage with some purple haze? She probably starts off with picture yourself in a boat on a river. The girl with kaleidoscope eyes.
Yeah. All right. So, is that cool or what?
That's awesome.
And so, if you were to not do the other cover and still do everything else like we're going to do, and then that would sit on there. Uh-oh, I think I put this on a bottom. Oh no, please don't tell me I put it on a bottom instead of a top. I think I did. So I might have to build that out and put this on top of another piece. But oh, I think I did that, you guys. See what happens? No, I don't think I did. Okay, so anyway, there you go. And it still looks pretty cool. And then you can come back, and it doesn't have to stay white, obviously, although it is pretty dramatic like that.
I think
Um,
it's a
you can
kaleidoscope.
you can come in and put some like antiquing glaze over it, just not over her, but over the white.
Yeah.
I think that would look kind of cool too. Or if you just have some distressed inks, whatever you have, to give it a little bit of an aged look. Let me see what I have so we can give a little tiny demo here. What do I got up here? Let's see. I don't know if I want this color. I don't know what was on there before. I don't have dedicated. Yeah, no, I don't have dedicated ones for each color like some people do. So I never know what's what's on there
Oh
for
my
what
God,
color.
those people with 50 jobbers. Are you kidding me? They Velcro off and on, and you just store them in the bottom if you really need them all. Nancy said she's pretty enough to make King Tut jealous.
There you go.
Jennifer said maybe some kind of clear crackle effect might be cool.
Oh, that would really look nice.
Or a very light yellow ochre wash might look like the sandstone walls, Janice said.
Ooh, see, you guys got such cool ideas. And I think I have some yellow ochre. Should have tried that. I could still do it over this. I just try to avoid the face because I don't want to get it any darker. I want it to look the rich tone that it is right now. You could always cut it a little piece and put a mask over her while you do this if you don't want to get it on her. I don't know if you can see the colors. It looks a little darker real. But anyway, just, you know, just to give you a few little ideas of what to do about that. So, and then your cover's done. Whoops. Until you do the sides. Then your cover's done. And of course, you'd build it up like we did this one. And where's the real cover? How we did all that built up, and then paint it all, you know, one color so it doesn't look such a mess.
Jennifer said you could still do gilding on that one though.
You could have gilded the whole thing and then put the transfer on if you wanted to. Might have to come in with some paint to get all that white out of there. But when you paint all this, you can get the edges. I just wanted to get some of the white off of there to make it look a little finished. All right, there you go. Cover number 2. We're not done with number 1 yet. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so now back to this one. So now the next stage on this one is whatever color you selected, whether you got the terracotta color you want to do, or if you're going to do the black, this is the time we're just going to paint the whole thing. Paint the whole thing up. So.
Paint the mother pink.
Yeah. No pink. What? Did you say pink?
Yeah.
No, don't say. Okay, so you see what it looks like with what the gold looks like with the black. So let me do this one in the terracotta so that if the monitor allows you to see the difference, you'll see the difference and you'll know which way you guys want to go with your particular one. Let me get some. Let me mix something up here. I don't have the exact color. Well, this smells in really. Let's see. Let's see. That with a little bit of brown. Get some brown to add to it. Where are my browns? I used to know where my color was. I don't have them in the same order. It's not in the same order. Okay, they are. Oh, I might have the exact same color that I want, that I need. Ooh, if I mix those two. Okay. I think I do have the color that we could use. Yeah. Maybe this is. Oh. This is pretty good. Let me get something to mix a little bit of the color.
I don't know, but I just lost the staring contest with him.
I don't know where my small one is. I'm going to have to use my big one. I didn't want to use the big one, but okay. Now, where's my brush?
And I felt like you were trying to hypnotize us or something.
Who?
You.
When?
Because we've been staring into Tut's eyes there for about. I finally had to blink.
Oh my goodness. Okay. So the colors I have here And I don't have to be these colors because, you know, I'm just mixing colors up here. What is this called? This is called regular terracotta, and that is not like what I would call terracotta, but this is more terracotta than this. Anyway, this is called terracotta. This is called burnt orange. You can see the difference in colors. And then this one is just called Napa red. I just needed some kind of a darker toned red. So let's see if this is mixed up.
You could have washed that nasty tray knowing you had company coming over.
Hey, this is a worked on tray.
I know.
This is not no sissified people
That's
stuff.
the best kind to have. Don't want to look like you're pulling out new supplies there.
I use my stuff. All right, let me just put a tiny bit to see if I'm getting to where I want to be. Ooh, this isn't mixed up at all.
Yeah, my dogs stare at me all the time, Jamie. Drives me nuts.
Oh, this is good. See, it's getting darker. I like that. Okay. This is really close, guys.
I do too, Jamie. And when I used to stream, everything I used, I was opening up brand new.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, I have one of those. Hang on.
Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, I'm looking on the monitor. That's a pretty true reflection of what I'm seeing here. And that is pretty much the color we're going for. I don't know what you guys would call that color. That's it. That is pretty much what we would put on the undertone. And it was a clay-based paint. We would make it ourselves there. This is before I knew I didn't know anything about the stuff that we do now. But little did I know that it was going to teach me a lot of things that I would find out about in a whole different medium, you know? Okay, so let me make some room, move this over.
So I could just take some broken clay pots and grind them up in my mohet. What do you call that?
Yeah.
Yeah. With some water.
Moheta. I forgot how you say it.
Moheta. APG says we'll call it rosemary clay.
Yeah, because see, this is called terracotta, but that does not look. I mean, that is not terracotta.
That's terracotta before it gets wet.
Okay.
Once you water your plants, then I like to color the pots.
Okay, and so now all we do is we paint the whole thing. All right. I mean, we just paint everything.
Yeah, that's what white people call it, Jamie. A mortar and pestle.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's the anglicized version. Oh yeah, this is a perfect color. Oop, nostrils stayed in place. Excellent. I call this a success already.
A mocajete.
I knew there was another
Consonant, another syllable.
Yeah, another syllable. There was something missing. The rhyming wasn't right.
Mocajete.
Yeah, mocajete. There you go.
That's what Rachel cooks with love. She does her cumin and her peppercorns in that.
Oh, interesting.
Jamie said, well, I'm English. I just don't speak it. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Burnt sienna.
Burnt sienna has a lot more brown, I think. I have some,
OMG.
I have some burnt sienna over there.
Man, that looks like Mr. Bill caught on fire. Keep watching those videos, Allie. You'll figure out who Mr. Bill is, too.
Yeah. Oh
Poor thing. OMG, APG. I love her. I love her.
no! Who?
Rachel cooks with love.
I don't know who that is.
She spends the summer in Ohio and the winters in Texas, and she cooks the best Mexican food, and it's so easy to make it, to follow along. Yeah, she uses a lot of cumin.
Well, my husband's saying, oh, the next thing you got to make, he says, we need some mole with some rice and beans. That's what he wants to graduate to in his dietary quest.
Do you put the chocolate in your mole?
Yeah, that's why he has to wait on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even though it's unsweetened, for some reason, because I do his when he likes to eat like pieces of chocolate, um, he likes the one that is like, practically your baking kind. It's like, 90 some percent chocolate. And I think it's something about the caffeine that it actually
Oh, yeah.
affects it, So we
It's
got
caffeine free.
oh yuck. What the heck? Why? I mean, isn't that the point? Anyway, so that's what we're building up to for him to be able to eat that. One of our goals.
Geneva. No, I'm not a fan of mole either.
You don't like mole? Oh, excuse me.
No, I want some chili gravy on my enchiladas.
It's not my favorite taste, to tell you the truth, for myself either. But I did make my no pozole for him the other day.
Is that
Whoa,
cactus?
oh, that thing came up. Oh, his eyebrow came up. I was getting kind of rough there. I was getting a little too confident. Yeah, because he can't eat hominy because that's like 100% starch. So we'd have to work into that someday. But I put all the other fixins together and put it with some shrimp. It came out pretty good.
That's that crap they put in menudo, isn't it?
What?
Hominy?
Yeah. Well, there was no hominy in it.
No, it's got hominy and dookie tube in it. I don't like it.
Mine did not have any hominy. I'm telling
Okay.
you, you can't eat it. It didn't have any. But I used all the spices and made the soup base, the flavor with all the stuff that is in there. It had the nopales were in there, the garlic, the this, the that. And I'm not introducing rice yet, but what I did is I got the cauliflower that's all chopped up like rice, which mixed in with all that sauce and flavor, it tasted like rice, let me tell you. It was pretty good. It was pretty tasty. So I made that the other night.
Cauliflower smells like you ate too many eggs.
Not when you throw it in all the fixings of a pozole.
Well, that's true.
Because what it does, what's good about that particular, the way that's all put together like that, is it's just like tofu. It sucks up whatever flavor it's sitting in, and all it tastes like is the flavor that you put on it. So that's the advantage of that. So it worked out pretty good.
Yeah, you ain't fooling me to eat no tofu. That is disgusting.
Oh dear.
My favorite is some Mexican street corn
Made which way?
on the cob, grilled with
No, I
the.
know, I know, but what do they? Do you like it with all the spices they put on, or you just like it grilled straight, or there's
Oh
some?
no, you gotta have the mayonnaise, and you got or the cream, and you gotta have the the red. What is it? What is that red stuff they put on there?
That's a pico de gallo, the dried pico de gallo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, it does, APG. I just didn't want to say that. Thank you. Oh, Lucy used to make vegetarian burgers with cauliflower and ground nuts. No.
Well,
Uh-uh.
see, he can't have the ground nuts. Nuts makes his sugar just go skyrockety, so
Uh-uh. Uh-uh.
he can't have that.
Uh-uh. The only way I can eat cauliflower is raw, dipped in ranch.
Oh, okay.
And then I love it.
Oh,
But if you cook it or you put some broccoli, no.
well, it's kind of like me and carrots. I don't like them raw, but I like them cooked.
I hate raw carrots, but I like them cooked, yeah.
Yeah, see, I must change the flavor or something. Well, when you cook it, the sugars come out of a carrot. When you have it raw, you don't taste any of that.
And Brussels sprouts, forget about it.
Oh, that's what he's lived on for 2 years.
Betty won't even let me bring them in the house. I tell you what, I made some roasted okra the other day, and that was the best stuff I ate ever.
Yeah,
I
I had
never
a
even.
friend several years ago. I was about maybe 5 years ago or so. She came over and she made it was before it was popular. I had never even seen it before, but she made the pizza crust, with the cauliflower. And it was good. I mean, it got crispy and it was good.
Yes, Jean, roasted okra. You put some melted butter on it, and paprika, and garlic, and paprika, garlic, and sea salt, and you mix it all up, and you put it on a pan and roast it. Oh my god! Have you ever smelled that kelp in the oven?
Yeah.
Not kelp, kale. Kale.
Oh, okay. Kelp, I'm going, yuck. I don't
That
think
will
so.
make your house smell horrible.
Yeah, we've had kale coming out of our ears because it doesn't affect him at all. So I've learned to make it all kinds of ways.
Yeah, it affects Betty bad. Okra does not taste fuzzy. The you can get spineless okra. Just don't boil it or else it'll be like snot. Ooh, roasted cauliflower with garlic, salt, pepper, onion, and cheese in the air fryer. That was yummo. That's that's what I want for Christmas. Thank you. Betty only gave me another week to tell her. Thank you.
What do you want?
An air fryer.
Oh, I don't have one. Well, I had no need for one because I couldn't cook anything. But I might progress
I
into,
know, but you can roast your vegetables in there.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, fried okra. Yep. In a gumbo, okra and tomatoes. Yep. What kind do you have, APG? What's a good one? Somebody tell me a good one. I know Leslie told me some Oz Mario or something. It does look fuzzy, but it's not. Yes, they are, Lucy. I have an Instapot, Gene. I bought it 5 years ago, and it's still brand new in the box. I'm scared of it.
It's not your mama's pressure cooker anymore.
I know. I can ask for that for Christmas because I'm getting her a vacuum cleaner. So stop. Every time she vacuums, I have to hear about this damn heavy vacuum. I'm going to quit vacuuming if you don't get me a new vacuum. Okay.
And do you know what brand she wants?
No, I told her I was not buying one. I was going to make her go to the store with me and push it around the store.
Yeah. No returning.
There's a man, they have an Instapot Facebook group,
Mm-hmm.
and there's this single dad who has twin boys, an older boy, and a daughter. And he has one of those baking racks in his kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And so, like, for his daughter's birthday, he bought her the, I don't know, the Mickey Mouse Instapot. His son, he just bought him the Darth Vader or R2D2 Instapot. He's got like 8 or 9 Instapots, and he cooks dinner every night, and he lays out all the ingredients and takes a picture, and then he takes a picture of his presentation of it on his table, and he goes, single dad winning again, boom shakalaka or something. Thing every time, and he is the cutest thing.
Okay, guys, I forgot to tell you that before you paint it, or even now, as long as it's before you actually put the gold leaf on there. If you want to make more of a shape to her lip, you could put a line along, the center to show the difference in the lips, top and the bottom lip. And if you want the eyes to show here, you can go ahead and, make reference to your picture, how that was. You could draw the lines and then make the creases for the eye and stuff like that. Um, that way, it'll show up when you do gilding. But I chose not to do that. But remember to do that before you get to the point that you're actually going to do the gilding if you want that look. Okay, proceed. I just wanted to fill up a little bit here in the face. A little blotchy. I think because I was trying to avoid knocking down the nostril. Trying to avoid. Okay. I think it's good enough for now. Remember, it's just going to be laying underneath.
Is that a brand of air fryer? Cool Daddy O.
I think they were describing your daddy.
Oh, who's
That
your
you,
daddy?
that
Who's
you
your
were
daddy?
talking about.
Hey, Suzanne.
Okay. All right. I'm looking on the monitor. I can see some black around.
Oh my gosh, I bought a washing machine and dryer without going to the store.
And
And they delivered it. But now, as I'm walking through the kitchen, all I can see is little feet about 9 inches above the ground and legs going into the washing machine. Betty trying to reach her stuff in the
no. Oh no, you got one of those.
Well, no, I didn't mean it's a regular washing machine, but I can't even reach the bottom of the damn thing.
I know we got one. Um,
One day
eh,
she's going to be in there head first. I know I'm going to come home and I ain't going to be able to get in the back door because she's in the washer.
oh. Yeah, we got one about a year ago, something like that. I had to return it. I had to return it because I thought I was going to fall in or strain my back or some. I said, Richard, I can't do this unless you want to do the laundry every single time. And I don't think you can do much better. Your arms are any longer than mine are. There's going to be a bunch of lost clothes downstairs. So the guys came and picked it up, took it back.
Yeah, I don't know why they got to make them so deep.
And see, we got that too without going and looking at it.
Yeah, I did too. But
Yeah.
dang, man, when you've got to get your socks out of the bottom, forget about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You better cling to a towel and I'll catch you on the next load.
Well, if it's hard on you at your height, can you imagine someone?
I know, because I'm 5'9" and she's 5'5". I'm telling you,
Yeah. No, I was like, yeah.
her whole body is down in the washer. I can just see her
Yeah.
legs and feet hanging out.
I needed like a parachute to go in. I'm going in, Richard. Hold my feet down.
I'm going to have to hook her up some little bungee straps on the floor so she can like strap her ankles in and she goes in.
Yeah, I had a front loader too, Jamie, for I don't know how many years until it finally conked out. But what I didn't like about those, I didn't like that rubber that's around there. It was such a pain to keep it clean, and I'm lazy. And it was just another job, you know. That's why I opted not to get replace it with the same kind.
You can change them, Marty Dar, because Betty's been on my butt to change the dryer door because she doesn't like the direction it opens.
Yeah.
But you can change the doors to go on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
They're ambidextrous. Is that the right word?
Yeah.
Ambidextrous.
Well, it depends on the style, I guess, but most refrigerators in the old days when you just had the one opening one way, one door opening, you could open those also either way. Okay, so we have our coat on there. I don't think I need any more. I put basically like 2 coats. Again, this is, just going to be underneath, but it's still kind of important that you have your colors kind of uniform so that you don't get a lot of blotchiness with it. Well, I see the subtleness. You may not even care, but it bugs me. So it's ready. It's ready, Freddy, when it's dry to go on to the next stage. And the next stage, let me get this out of the way. So the next stage would be, we'll put the sizing on it. What time is it? Because this needs to be like really dry. I don't know if we can do that tonight, to tell you the truth. Oh, well, maybe. Maybe it's already 9 o'clock.
Oh, look at APG. Does this have to dry really well before you apply the sizing?
It has to be totally dry. Uh-oh. Susan left us. She bumped something. Yeah, Jamie, I love doing the real stuff. What happened?
You turned the dryer on and it kicked me out. Jamie said she hasn't done real gilding for many years, just the faux stuff, but it makes me happy though. Makes me happy too.
Yeah, I do it both ways.
Did you
Just
prep
huh?
did you prep the face last night or at the beginning tonight? She did, she glued it all, almost all of it, and then glued the
Yeah,
rest of it at the beginning.
I left from the ears up unglued so I could show you guys how I did it, you know. Okay, so I can feel this is really damp because it's malleable. It gets pretty stiff once it's dry, so it's not ready for not ready for prime time.
Isn't that the band on Saturday night?
Yeah,
Not ready for primetime players?
yeah. That's the name of all the all the people on all the actors.
You need to put some paint in her eye.
Huh?
Her left eye at the top.
Oh, yeah, I couldn't get it in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll just make sure it all gets covered up with the gold, but I couldn't get in there. I'd have to go find my itty bitty brushes. I was too lazy to do that. You guys, though, you have the time. Make sure you get everything painted. All right. So while that is drying, because the gun just basically dries the top, but you can feel that underneath it's still pretty wet. So let's see here. All right, so now when we put the sizing on, it's that little thing that's liquid, right? And for those of you that's never done this before, when we put the sizing on, make sure it's on everywhere. We'll do it together, but I'm just trying to fill up some time right now. Where you put it on everywhere that you want the gold, and obviously on this particular cover, we want it on the whole surface, right? And this particular sizing, when you put it on, it turns a kind of a purplish hue, so that you know where you have some. And then when it's dry, it dries clear, and you have to let it set at least for 20 minutes, and then it will to the eye it'll be dry, but it will be tacky. And the open time for that particular size that you have is about 48 hours. So, um, say you do it at night, you want to put it on there on night, and then you can come back in the morning and you can still use it because the sticking ability is still there for like almost 48 hours. So, so what we cannot do tonight, I can't put the sizing because we have to wait. I have to wait till this dries. Then after this dries, then we can put the sizing, but I can't put the sizing because then I have to put the gold on there before we come back the next time. So I'm trying to think what to do next.
What's the corn husk for?
They'll find out when it's time to find out.
And she didn't even know you were the one that asked, Jane.
You'll find out when we find out. We're not moving ahead. Okay, so
Yes, Leslie. If you can't gild, you can make tamales.
that's right. Okay, so this over here, where is this? Let me find my kit. Let me find.
You got to soak it in water first.
This where'd it go? Okay, I'm losing things. Let me get organized for a second, you guys.
Can I iron corn husks to straighten them out?
I don't know. I've never tried. You try it and you let us know.
I'll do that. Betty be coming in going, did you burn popcorn?
Okay, Rosemary, get off your chair and go look and find what you're looking for. Let's see here.
APG, go to the La Michicana and get you some corn husks.
And this took all day to dry. The one that we did last night, for some reason, it just wasn't drying. And I mean, like an hour before we came on, it barely felt like it was totally dry.
Because it was cold.
Yeah, 24 hours for this to feel like, ooh, okay, you're dry. That's why this thing I think is gonna, not be dry until tomorrow either. So.
Peace out, Dar. What? You can't eat dish soap.
What are these? What?
APG said to make your husk pliable, soak in water with a tiny bit of dish soap.
Yeah, it doesn't need to be pliable. What we're gonna do.
No, but for me.
Oh, for you, what are you gonna do?
Well, I'm not gonna make tamales if she's having me put liquid Dawn in there. Or palm olive.
No, if you want them soft for cooking, you just put them in warm water. That's all.
People go, ooh, those tamales are good. What did you put in them? And I'll put
Dawn.
palm olive dishwashing soap.
Okay, so these little guys. All right.
Dishwashing liquid?
You guys are crazy. Where's my other box? Where's my other leftover box stuff? Here it is.
So now you tell me, Jamie. If I hadn't specified, I would have served my guests some soapy tamales. Speaking of tamales, hey, Pinky.
God, what a segue. Speaking of tamales, hot tamale. Pinky's a hot tamale.
So, has anybody seen Elisa?
Not in a while. I think she went into shock after she went to the what to call it. She was going, right? She round.
Well, she said she could only go on Monday and Wednesday. And Monday, I know that I think it rained.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Okay,
She might be in Laredo.
I have a plan, but I'm not sure if it's going to work. This is the thought. Okay, I'm trying to figure out.
No, Pinky, and it's not gold leafing, it's gilding. You want gold leafing, go over to one of those other generic channels.
No, it's considered gold leafing. It's not metal leafing.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, metal leafing is fake. Gold leafing is real. So we are leafing, but not today. We're preparing. We prepped all of our stuff to get ready to do it. Now, these spoons. I've been racking my brain what to do, and I think I have a plan. I just don't know if it's going to work. So I thought would be kind of cool is if we got like 2 pieces of cardboard, and on one of the cardboards, in this section here, we just got a tool, you know, those tools that have like a round ball that they use a lot with clay and stuff like that, and that we could make an indentation where this spoon indentation would be. You know what I'm saying? And then we would have like a real, like when you see wooden spoons, you know, it just goes in a little bit because that's how these would be because they were hand carved. And we could like kind of make it a little authentico. What do you guys think? What do you think? Huh, huh, huh,
I
huh, huh.
think that's what
Yeah,
she means, Jamie, a ball stylist.
there you go. Thank you very much. See, I don't know the words for anything. Yes, exactly.
But she's got one.
I have some. Oh, definitely. Yes. So I just want to let you know that's kind of sort of the plan. Now,
I think you could use paper clay
to do what?
to make your spoon bowl.
Oh, yeah. Well, not everybody has paper clay.
She
So,
said if you have some.
oh, never mind. Sorry.
Read chat before you comment.
I'm not allowed to. Did you forget?
Are you going to gild your spoon?
I might.
It has to be very ornate.
I know. So this is, I don't know this is going to work. Let's just try it, guys. That's the only way we learn. It's the only way we're going to learn. So, well, I'm just for the sake of this, I probably will, after this, we do this, and if it works, then we'll modify how we do it. It won't be done probably the way I'm doing it right now, but we got to test it first so that we know exactly how to proceed.
Annie
So
Mame, are you cleaning or petting your stuff?
that's a little personal, I think. Either way, I
Well,
think.
you know how when you're cleaning up
Hey,
your
you said enough already, Susan.
when you're cleaning up your craft room, how you get caught up and you go, oh yeah, I forgot to add, oh yeah, and oh yeah. Do the spoons go in the coffin?
You know, they have been found in them, yes. So I'm assuming yes. um, these are all assumptions, but this is where they have found them.
But they're tiny spoons.
Okay, so
You
oh
find a mummy with one long pinky nail. He was poor. He couldn't afford the spoon.
yeah. Okay, I already realized what I should have done on the other one and didn't do it. See, as I do it, I know what I'm doing wrong.
But that's the way you do it.
That's right. Okay, so what I need to do with this, okay, with all of them, at least for my plan right now, is I need to cut this part out, the carved part of the spoon, the one that goes in. I need to cut that out because when I glue this on here, then I have the exact template of what I want to spoon in here. The paper's going to stop it. This way, I know what I'm talking about. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Sometimes it's hard for me to articulate what the heck I'm talking about. Rosemary, what are you talking about now? I don't know.
We just watch. Amy said the spoons she thinks were really for cosmetics. They kept the mixtures in the spoons. Like their henna and stuff, or is that the wrong part of the Silk Road? That's India.
No. Oh, they used it everywhere. They used it a lot in Egypt. Maybe the reason some were found in there is that they were probably made out of gold and they were really intricate and it was just part of, so they would have all their stuff, their necessities in there with them for wherever they ended up. Whoa.
That's right. Bury me with my crocodile.
Okay, so now here's the theory. Here's the theory.
They use charcoal for the eyeliner, rough lips, and eyeshadow. What is rough lips? Coal for ye. Eyes. Coal for eye. Okay, Jamie. They use charcoal for the eyeliner. Yes, coal for the eyes. KOHL. Henna and coal. Oh, rouge. Not rough. Blush. Rough.
You know, get with it, you guys.
What do they call rouge?
Oh, I just thought of another way to do it besides that way.
Oh,
There's two
see?
ways you can do it. Okay, man. Okay, let me glue this one down first. Don't get ahead of yourself, Rosemary. Don't get ahead of yourself. Could become dangerous.
She's like, whatever. Just paint your cheeks. Or get some of Rosemary's grandma's stuff.
Yeah. Okay, one way to do this is like I stated before. We would get, what did Jamie say they're called? Roly bollies, or what did she call them?
A stylus ball.
Okay. So get your stylus balls and you can start, digging into this and making it, a curvature in there. Or, because I'm going to end up using 2 of these. If you could cut this whole thing out. Aha! So you cut this out completely and then glue it onto your second one. Then wrap that with, like the papers we're wrapping stuff with so that you don't see the seam inside. So it looks like one continuous piece. And then glue this on top of that so that you have the ornateness so that you can paint or gild or ink or whatever it is you're going to do with it. That would be the second way to do it. So let me go get the stylus thing first.
Oh, it's not to the left of you anymore?
That never was. That's always in the other room with my encaustic stuff.
Hey, sweet girl. Hey, sweet girl.
It's with my Mr. Peanuts.
What did he tell his wife when he left?
Oh gosh, I already forgot.
I'll be back in a jiff.
Oh yeah, Jim. I liked mine too. All I remembered was mine. Okay. Just too big. Oh, it's gonna work, you guys.
I think you said spread them or something like that.
No.
Something like that.
I did not. Oh my gosh. Trying to get me in trouble.
That's right.
Look, guys. Does it even show up? I don't think so, huh? Oh, a little bit right there.
Be damn, Skippy.
Is
Is it working?
Man, it feels like it's carved. Oh, guys, this works.
It's not going to hold much.
It's just going to hold like a little bit of powder when you put the powder in there and mix it up to make the makeup. How much do you need?
Just enough to soak into a cotton swab.
Oh, I wish you could see that. I wish you could see how it works.
You can see it.
Can you see that in there? Not really. You can't see it too much, but it's really there. You can really feel it. I mean, you can see it here.
Put some water in it and show us.
So now the second way would be if you cut that out, and where's the other one? Let's do it with this one. I don't know if I can cut it out. Oh man, I'll have to use an X-Acto knife.
APG said, why, back in the olden days, they invented that ball stylus just so it could be used by us for the purpose bowling in the spoons. Okay.
Yep, little did they know. Okay, guys, you know I'm never gonna get this right. I'm just saying it up front.
You will get it right.
I won't.
Yes, you will. Oh, no. Do you have the exact? Oh, shh.
That's what I mean.
Okay.
This is what I'm talking about.
You can do that with your scissors.
How?
Oh, the inside. No, you can't.
Yeah, how am I gonna get? Well, see, I'm already messing up. I don't like doing this. Okay.
Why do you have to do it at all? You could ball that.
No, I want to show the second way that I'm thinking of.
Oh, then there you go. Deal with it.
Yeah. See, that's not even cutting. I need a new blade. I don't even know how to take that out and put a new one. I know all of you are going to holler at me and tell me how to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You just screw it.
Because I don't even think I have another blade for it.
Unscrew it. I've had the same blade for 8 years in my thing.
No, I think it needs.
Ain't nobody coming out there in the desert to rob you.
Who?
Pinky.
I think she said she lived in a rough town or something.
Oh, she says, in case somebody wants to rob me, I'm protected by 5 German Shepherds tonight.
First, she invites people onto her porch to give them candy.
Right? And then she puts dogs up there.
And now she's afraid of getting attacked.
Janice said you can buy a pack of Dollar Tree disposable craft knives. When you're done, you throw it away.
Oh, why am I coughing so much? Probably because I'm thirsty.
She said they live in Hicksville. I hate cold weather. It makes my feet cramp.
I have a plan, guys. You should do this, obviously. Do this before, like I did the other one, but I just wanted to use this one. So if you just do the paper like I did this one before you glue it down, a lot easier. You have to deal with the cardboard and everything. But why get my life difficult? So all right, so now if you glue this onto another piece of cardboard, then the indentation that you create will have the illusion. Well, not the illusion, it will be deeper, but still, nonetheless. So let's glue that down. Let me just get some. This is just a pretend one, so let's just glue it down like this. I don't want to get the glue on that part, so let's hold on.
I want a pack of dogs like the ones on Twilight.
What does that mean?
When they ain't dogs, they turn into those hunky, muscly men.
Ah.
But they're wolves, I think. So it sure has been quiet on the laundry front.
Well, I mean, everybody's dead. What are they going to do about it?
Well, you got to find out who did it.
Yeah, but everyone's already got their mind made up. So
Look, this ain't OJ trial.
everyone's got their mind. I'm like, they got to go find somebody now. Okay. We've moved on to the Murdochs.
Murdochs are like the Clintons. They just keep on keeping on. Yeah, Wolfmans.
Well, he's in jail.
Shoot, I don't even need to look outside my city anymore for true crime stories.
Oh my goodness, that's too sad. Too sad for all that stuff. Okay, let's trim this. Let's do this with this one. Uh-oh. Oh, it needs to be like, that should be dry before you do this because it's lifting up. But just for the sake of the experiment,
Don't
don't.
forget, time changes this weekend.
I know. It's going to be dark 24 hours a day that I'm awake. Okay, so let's just pretend that this is all dry and, and you've already, before you did that, you covered all this up with paper and stuff so it looks like one continuous piece. So now when you do this, you'll really have a big dip because you've already got the dip from there. And now it's really going to be a spoon, you guys. So the key is when you cut this out, before you go to finish it, you're gonna wrap it up with tissue paper or the back of your napkins so that you cover all this mess up and it makes it look smooth and clean. And then glue this up there and do the smooshing. And then what would look really super cool is you color this with all really pretty ornate colors, and then um, with the sizing, well, paint in here black, and then put the sizing on there, and just do the gold, the gilding in there. And I think this would like look super gorgeous, you guys. We'll have to do this like the real way next week, but just so you know where we're coming from and how we're gonna do it. Um, yeah, I think this is gonna look pretty cool, you guys. I do believe. But the thing is, you have to really let this totally dry before you start cutting and doing stuff, because then it gets all warpy and kind of funky looking. So be patient and let everything dry before you go on to the next stage. And I think we have a winner. I do believe. What do you guys think? Can you see it finished? Can you visualize it all done?
I
I hope.
can.
And then, you know, if that's like way too much work for you, this still looks pretty cool.
It's too
And
square.
when you like, but you know, when you have it in your hand, you can feel it. You can feel that it goes in. And then you can do the same thing. You can color this all up and you can put the gild in here. And that would like look super, super cool. Let's see what this looks like. This I think is dry enough to at least cut it.
Well, you know what you could do? You could, when you put your stuff on there, you could put that duct tape on there
Yeah.
and then highlight it with the gold gilding.
Oh. Oh yeah. I think all these little pieces parts is what's going to make the box look so cool. And then you got all the postcards that we can make with the printouts that you got. We can make some really cool postcards. It'll really look like you went on a little vacation or some kind of a Egyptian dig. Everything doesn't have to be a journal, you guys. Although you can turn all this into a journal if you want.
Lucy said with a smaller ball stylus, you could trace the ornate part of the spoon to give it some depth.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Cool idea. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Right now, it looks like the little man from Lost in Space.
What little guy?
The robot. Stasia
Oh,
needs help again.
okay. What does she need? Let her rip, Stasia. What do you need? She's still trying to find Gilda Radner, I think. No.
Jean said she would trace that onto air dry clay.
Oh, that would be cool. See, I'm just here to throw out and then you go
But
with it.
you know what you could do
What?
is you could take your air dry clay and roll it into like thin noodly pieces and glue them onto the spoon handle in ornate shapes because you can make it do like a little curly cue.
Mm-hmm.
And when it dries, then glue it on there. She said, I made 9 small signatures for my India journal. I can't
Yeah.
put 9 sets of holes in the spine. What can I do? And Jean said, make a real spoon.
Okay, wait. I gotta visualize what the heck India, what it looked like. I can't even visualize it right now. Let me think. What the heck did that look like?
Is that the expandable spine? Because you can make your.
No, that wasn't India. What did we do for India? Man, my brain. What did we do for India? Oh, man, I'm bad. When the month is gone, my brain has left. Let me hold on. I'll look it up on my Etsy. What it
You
was.
just did a regular cover.
A regular cover?
She made 9 small signatures. Well, can you just make your spine wider? Cardboard covered in fabric.
Okay, so I'm guessing the reason you're asking is you've already made your spine, right? Is that correct? You've already made your spine,
Yeah.
and they don't all fit, right?
Yeah.
Well, let's see. What could we do? Short of starting all over for the bigger spine. What shall we do? Let's see.
Add another cover and another spine and make it a trifold.
She could do the do-si-do.
Do the do-si-do. There you go, Stasia.
Yeah, you could do the do-si-do, which the real do-si-do, not the like when it got real fancy, but the basic one. Let me find a bit. Let me hold on here. The basic do-si-do was they got 2 journals like this, and then one going up, one going down, and then what they do is they would glue these 2 pieces together to create the journal, and then you look through it this way, then you flip it over and you look through that way, and that was the original non-complex do-si-do. So she said sew, as in sewing.
Can you sew 2 signatures through one hole? She said.
Oh yeah, you can, but will the amount of papers that you have, will it accommodate, I mean, will it fit in your spine? That's what you got to think about. You can put as many as you want, but is it going to fit in your spine, and is your cover going to close? Or you could just make 2 separate journals. It sounds like you have enough. I need a drink. Hold on. Yeah, there you go. Lucy's got a thought there. Put more signatures, more papers in your signatures, and then you'll have enough room. I mean, as far as the holes are concerned.
One and 3/4 inch spine.
That's a nice size spine, yeah.
Yeah, so just divide 1 3/4 inch by 6.
I don't know why they don't fit. Oh, maybe because she already put X amount of holes in there, because that would accommodate it.
Yeah, that would hold 7 signatures.
Because they'd be real cozy. That would work. So if you've already punched the holes for your spine, then just put some in between your holes. If that makes any sense.
Can you straggle them?
Oh, she hasn't put any holes yet. Yeah, stick them in there. They'll fit. They're going to be cozy, but that's okay. Actually, I like that look. When people make the big spreads, it doesn't look like a real book, right? I mean, it looks like a junk journal. But when you put more signatures, the more signatures you put in, the closer it's going to look to a real quote unquote book, you know. What is your spine made out of that you're afraid will fall apart? Is it just cardboard? Cardboard and paper? If it's only made out of cardboard and paper and you're afraid that you're making too many holes, put some fabric on the part that shows, right? And nothing's gonna fall apart if you do that, even if it's just muslin or something like that. And it'll give it a nice look too. Oh, no, you're fine then. If it's already covered in fabric, not to worry. No, it won't fall apart. And if it does, don't repeat that I told you. No, it won't fall apart. I don't think you'll have an issue. I've put them really close in the past. I just make sure that it has some fabric, and then I don't worry about it.
So she could still do it 1/8 of an inch from each cover and put a hole every 1/4 inch.
Right. Yeah, and that's what Lucy's saying there. Yeah. So it's no problem. It's just scary if you've never done it before. I mean, visually you think, oh no, but no, it'll be fine. Yeah.
Just don't use a fat pokey tool.
That's true. That's true. Just make the hole big enough for your whatever size your needle is in thread
Yep.
to get through, and you'll be okay. You'll be fine. All right. So I think the spoons are a winner, you guys. And all the suggestions you made, that shows that there's so many different ways to approach it, with the clay and with what did you talked about the erasers and what would look kind of cool too is where'd that go? Where'd that top go? Like if you cut your cardboard to the size that you want, and then if you put on some gesso on there, and then you took these instead of gluing them on, if you transferred them on, it would give a really cool antique look being transferred on it. And then after you transfer it, then you can paint or gild or do whatever it is you want to do with the design. That would look cool.
I think the crocodile hole might be too big for that many signatures.
Yeah, that'd be definitely too big. I would not do that.
Just use a thick needle or your pokey tool.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you use the crocodile, trust me, I've done it before with a lot of them. It if you get them too close, those threads in the fabric will just kind of fall apart like it would fray, just like it would on the exterior. And yeah, you'll have a hot mess. So yeah, don't do your crocodile. So I think it would look cool if we did these the way we did this. I think they would look pretty cool. That's just my guess. What do you guys
Yeah.
think? I think. Yes. Okay. So we have a plan, you guys. If you're working along, get this done. You got a whole week. Get it all done up to this point, or get this all done up to this point. And next week we'll do the actual gilding of this. All right. Yes. I think in the interim, I'll do another one and get it to this point. Because when we do the gilding, there's like a time, like you have to wait 20 minutes, right? From when I put it on to when we actually do the gilding. So maybe what I'll do is I'll have one already with the sizing on it so that when we start off, I can gild it at any time and feel okay that it's set enough that it's not too wet.
You know what would be cool is if you had that cover, that gilded cover,
Mm-hmm.
and then she was the bottom of the box. So when
Oh.
you open it up, she's laying there.
Oh, very cool. That would look. Wah, wah. Oh yeah. Where's the other one? So yeah, that would look cool. Well, I could always cut this down to be the size of a bottom, because right now it's a top, right?
Oh, I thought you said it was a bottom.
This one's the top, but I could cut it down and make it the bottom to this one. Because I just have to cut off 1/4 of an inch. It wouldn't cut anything important out, you know. It still would look just as cool. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm not going to start a new project because there's nothing I can do now that everything
Yes,
else
Geneva. I
time.
put the link in earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I thought you said earlier. Oh my God, did I do this as a bottom? Oh my God.
What?
Earlier when you did her, you said, oh my God, is this a bottom piece? Did I mess up?
Oh, yeah, I did say that. And then I looked and said, oh, it's not.
Oh,
So I
okay.
thought it was. So I went and got another one for the top and it was the same size. I thought
Okay.
I made a mistake. Yeah. Yeah, I did say that.
That's why I suggested
Because
that.
I scared myself. Like, oh no, did I miss the bottom? And then I checked it, and no, it was the same size as the other tops. It just, for some reason, it was a tiny bit smaller, and it kind of freaked me out. I think I made it a little smaller than the other tops. So it'd be super easy to turn it into a bottom because it is a slightly smaller.
Or she could also be the back of the box. The back of the top.
Oh, you mean here?
Yep.
Ah. Yeah, but you have to put these doohickeys so it doesn't slide off. And
Oh, yeah, it should have to be smaller. Yeah.
Yeah, it looked goofy on her. But I think the one that's in the I think the one in the kit is a little bit smaller than her, so she might fit in there just right, actually. Yeah, it's a good idea. I think I'll try that on the other one. Well, I can do it on this one. I'll just size it down and put her on there and see how it looks. I think it'll look pretty cool. Good idea. I like that.
Or you could just paint the inside of that one white and do transfer her in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's a good, yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Paint this part right here white and put her on there. Yeah, that would work. And if I did that, maybe I'd go ahead and bring the gold all the way to her.
Yep.
And here. Yeah, yeah. I think so. See, multiple things happening here, people. So get going. Quit watching. Start cutting your stuff up. But look at that right there, and just imagine the gold in there. Look how pretty that would look. It would look so pretty. And I haven't cut the detail out of this one because it's double. It's going to be kind of hard. I think I need to get a fresh blade, and I'm going to have to X-Acto some of that out. Whoa! Anyway, but yeah, I think that's what I need to do to make it work.
What you need to do is whenever you leave the studio tonight, grab your blades and your X-Acto knife and take them and put them on the dining room table for Richard to do at breakfast.
Can you do this? And he'll go, I don't know how to do that. That's because I don't know. Because see, I untightened. What did I do? Oh, I think I did open this up, but I didn't have any extra blades. I think that was the thing. Because does that open that up there? I even forget what I did. See, most of them have some place where the extra blades are. This one doesn't, which was kind of strange. So anyway, oopsie. Oh, now I don't know what I'm doing.
I think that's where you keep your powder for your spoon.
So yeah, so I don't have any blades. So whoever suggested I go to the Dollar Tree, I think I will, because I saw they had some over there. So I just need to get. They'll be nice and sharp for $1, and I'll just use it until it's used up.
And just make sure you don't throw it in your trash.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah,
Put it in a coffee can or something.
yeah. Well, my little birdies have me trained. Now with the light and with the time going to change, I got to remember what time to go out there. But they come on the little bushes outside of my window and I start going beep, 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 Like, hello, it's time for supper. We got to go to bed already. So I go out there and I throw all the seed on the ground for them because I don't have a bird feeder. Because last year when I did, the squirrels ate all the bird food and I got so upset.
I
So
know.
now I don't put it out. I just feed them in the morning. They're on the ground on my. I have a stone walk between here and the house, so I just shake it all over the stones, and I do that in the evening. And so if I start being late, they they kind of tattle on me. It's time already. And then the other day, because every time I go out there, I whistle at them. I go, hello, birdies. So the other day I went out there because I remembered to feed them a little bit earlier, like about at 3 o'clock. Usually they want to eat like 4:30. But I went out at 3 o'clock and said, today I'm not going to forget. I'm going to feed them now. So I go out there. So I start doing the whistling thing. I don't know where the heck they all were, but a couple of hundred came. And they were on the roof here of my studio. They were over on the wire. They were in the bushes. And I threw all the stuff down. And then I went into the studio and peeked out the window and like a magnet, they were all there.
Like freaking Tippy Hedren. Good night, Jamie.
Good night, Jamie. um, and it was so funny. So the next day I told my husband, I said, watch this. So I go out there and I start whistling at them and putting here they come. And as soon as I get my foot on the porch, boom, they're on the ground. Yeah, it was so funny.
Now you need to get your little Snow White dress.
I guess. And then I've noticed that there's like 2 stray cats at night that are over here between the 2 houses, which is okay because, they keep the mice away and stuff like that. And my dogs can't get into this yard unless I literally open the gate and let them in. So yeah, so I've got some stray cats that are taking care of the place. And now that it's getting cold, they're probably going to sneak in because this has a raised floor here, the studio. So I bet you they're going to be under the house hanging out. When it starts getting a little colder. But anyway, so that's what's going on here, guys. We're supposed to have nice weather next week, so I'm happy and get some stuff done outside. And I'm going to do a little bit of eco printing and finish up the front room here of the studio and everything put away. I've got all the racks up. I've got everything sorted. I just need to get a couple of little tote type things over at Dollar Tree to put some stuff in so everything's kind of organized. And that's it. I'll be done here in the front, and then I'll start working in the eco printing room and get that all straightened out. Oh, what a mess. But anyway, when it's all
Where's the chickens?
The chickens have left the coop. The people next door, I think, built something for them because I haven't seen them in over a month. I hear them, but I don't see them. So I bet you they're all stressed out, poor little guys, because I probably fed them better than they did.
You sent Pinky's caboodle to the wrong house.
Huh? I didn't send it, but it was delivered to the wrong house.
You need to set a cardboard box out or something if it's that cold.
It's all bent up. How rude.
So those cats have some kind of warmth.
Yeah, I really don't want to encourage it because
I know you don't.
having babies and oh my gosh, I really don't want them here. But as long as they're here, I like the fact that they're probably taking care of the mice. I really don't want them here.
No, I wouldn't either, but still.
Yeah. No.
Old.
Oh,
I didn't do it.
Did it. Half the popo did it. Oh dear. Well, if there's anything that you need, do you have a printer? If you have a printer and there's something really messed up, I can just send you the document and you can print it out if it's like, not usable. But most of the stuff in there were distressing or gluing or whatever. But let me know. We'll fix you up. We will fix you up. So, excuse me. Okay, ladies, I think we're done. I don't have anything else to do. I'm coughing. I'm thirsty, and I'm probably hungry because I didn't have supper yet.
I think
I
Mary's
cooked.
having a hop this weekend.
Who is Mary?
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know if it's tomorrow or this weekend. Ask
okay.
Janice.
Is Janice know? Yeah. And what is the theme? Janice knows, I'm sure. Yeah, I know, Terry. I know what you mean. It's very irritating. They hike the prices and they start to destroy your stuff. Crazy. Oh, oh no, Popo! Look what it is. You knew what it was.
No, I did not. Are you kidding me?
Oh no, you just wanted me to work for you. They
I
both.
have
Allie said the same thing, so that's what it really is. Man, that's hard stuff. I mean, unless you've made them before, to me, that's very daunting. I
fourth art Saturday.
I just can't wrap my head around that.
No.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to watch so I can be inspired by the ladies.
But when is it?
Oh no, when is it, you guys? Tomorrow or Saturday? Or is it all weekend?
I don't see it on her community tab.
Uh-oh. She's hunting.
She said she thinks everything in her package is okay. It's just irritating.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
I know our mailbox today was shoved full of Bima stuff. Oh, it's November the 12th. My bad. I thought it was this weekend.
Oh.
So next weekend.
Well, maybe if I made yours, then I would be able to headline, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay.
She said you need to come back on one of her hops.
Yeah, but not for that one, that's for sure. No
She wanted
way.
me to come and have you moderate.
There you go.
She said then Rosemary can read the chat all she wants.
That's right. I could do that. Wouldn't hurt my feelings, but still, she wouldn't listen to what I'm saying.
No.
She'd probably turn, if she had me on there, she'd just turn the volume off and she wouldn't listen to what I'm saying.
I do like I used to do Jersey. I would mute her. I would put her backstage. And I could see her mouth just a going.
Oh no. Exploding canvas. Huh.
Oh, I'll have to go look at Aunt Beck's channel.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, because they do those hot prep videos.
Mm-hmm. Very cool. Uh-oh. Sammy's out there barking at somebody.
Uh-oh.
Probably the cat coming over. He's probably coming over to get into mischief. I can tell that already.
I have no clue, Lucy.
I don't know. Haven't heard from her quite a while.
All righty.
All right, guys. We will see you Wednesday. And yeah, let's see what we get accomplished. But for sure, we will be doing the actual gilding. Okay.
Cool.
Okie dokie. All right. Thank you, Susan. Thank you, ladies.
All right. Thank you.
And we will see you next week, if not somewhere else soon.
Somewhere around the chat box.
Yeah. All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.